Warning, explicit content. Blood, guts, swearing, lots of bad words. Adult themes. No nudity, though. Lots of violence. Did I say violence? Viewer's discretion is advised. Welcome back, and I hope you guys are ready for another exciting episode of Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Of course, we're going to be screaming, yelling at the dice roller, and just generally being like, "Argh!" But, you know, it's all in good fun. So let's enjoy the story. Let's kill some monsters, do some dungeons, and see what comes next. So let's go and hop into it. I'd like to see what your chapter has for sale. This helm grants the wearer a +1 insight bonus to AC. That's pretty cool. Belt of improved protection. Half plate of synergy. Why has it got to be half plate? It's DR4 dash, but it's half plate. It's garbage. It's half-ass. Vigilant watch. Whenever the wielder of this +3 corrosive spear is flat-footed and is hit by an enemy for the first time, they make an attack against that enemy. That's cool. Battle Forged. This +3 Warhammer deals a D12 +3 damage on a hit and has critical range of 19 to 20. That's a pretty nifty Warhammer. Because you can... So this Warhammer is another instance of something that has a higher natural threat range. You can actually improve critical it. So you can get this to 17 to 20 times 3 without any of the mythic classes. Dagger. Well, none of that stuff is worth buying. I didn't fully equip people. Sunstroke. That's pretty cool. I don't have anyone who uses heavy maces. Hasty Eradicator. But it doesn't stack with haste. So that can go. Because I need money. Mostly because I haven't done Midnight Isles. Grand Owl of Wisdom. Figuring this cat is engraved with a name that doesn't fit its appearance. Once activated, it grants the user a permanent +1 bonus on all skill checks, then vanishes. I will take a +1 to all my skill checks. Because I am a greedy player. And away we go. We're going to go do the quest for Woljif, which does require travel. Woljif, let's get you... a little bit more spells. Shields and some magic missiles, 3rd level. You are my haste person. Okay. Nope, we're going to rest before we go in.
Shadow. Why did the Inquisitors of Penabris not investigate?
The Paladins told him there was no problem, and while the two lots of them were having a barney over it, I took off. Sorry to disappoint, Reggie.
Oh, man. Oh, he failed his save.
Your orders, Commander.
Yes, use that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, I might have this +2. That's sell for 9,000. That is worth more. And I don't need the agile portion. Yes, about that.
Adventures are exciting.
Yes, adventures are exciting. So we are going to be fighting a demon here, so let's get some of our buffs going. Don't know what elements he has, but fire and electricity are common. Go ahead and buff the two important pets. And then we can move to combat.
Friendship lasts forever.
Let's get some propulsion. And let's go ahead and save. Ah, yes, I forgot. His pets are here. Yagelfest's spawn did not come alone. The giant Glabrazu towers over you. His small yellow eyes, glowing amidst the lumps and horns, come to the rest on Woljif. The demon's pincers instinctively close with a bone-grinding snap, and his nostrils flare. Spawn of Yagelfos, Lady Hapsamira ordered me to bring her the moon of the abyss. Give it to me, and I will kill you quickly. Is he talking to me? He's definitely talking to me. Woljif takes a step back. Hey, Hornhead, I'm the spawn of my ma and my da. I don't even want to think about where you crawled out of. Have at it, Chief. Show him your special chiefy mojo. Who is Hapsamira? My mistress and is the high priestess of Lord Baphomet. I will fulfill her command, and she will honor me with her blessing. Who is Yagelfest? A demon who sowed his seed on Galarian. From his seed grew the coward currently hiding behind you. He will die more slowly and painfully than you, in retribution for everything Yagelfest has done to vex my mistress. Enough talking. Demon, die. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame, and the demon shadow rises up behind him. Have at it, Chief. Pilgrims of the World Wound, attack. Fight for me. I'll be over there monitoring your performance. The cultist exchange looks, makes no move to fight. At last, the chief cultist speaks. We will not fight against a demon. Demons are our future masters. We cannot show insubordination. What has gotten into you, Crescent of the Abyss? You're not trying to betray us, are you? Woljif slaps a hand to his forehead. I forgot. They're not just dumb planks. They're stubborn as mules, too. Quick, Chief, say something to them. You'll be more persuasive than me. This demon's gonna kill you for simply taking orders from Woljif. He hates Woljif. I knew our meeting was ill-fated. Curse you, Crescent of the Abyss. I don't want to die at a demon's hands. Time for vengeance has come. Boom! Hell yeah. I mean, I'll kill them all. They're all traitors. Okay. Regil, smite that dude. And then keep going.
Not an option.
And then I miss all my attacks. That's great.
to share your treasures.
Go to sleep. Busty, we went to sleep.
You offend
I passed my character's turn. Oh my god, Reginald. Just stand there. Oh my god, this can't be real. Oh, finish him off and then move up. Oh, this is great. This is great. He's asleep. He's sleeping. Oh my god. That's fucking great. That's fucking delicious. Oh my god, he's gonna ruin it for me though. Oh. He got put to sleep. What a weakling. Oh, I'll find you, spawn of Yagglefest. You'll be bathed in blood. Go have a nap. Woljif looks supremely satisfied. What do you make of that, Vodiel, then, Chief? Woo! So, will you take me back? There's nothing for me to do on my own in the World Wound, and we do kind of make a good team. I promise not to run away again. As long as we don't get attacked by gargoyles again. If they do, sorry, Chief. They're scary, and I'm out of there. The tiefling laughs. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Really. I won't run away again, really. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, I deserve to know what your connection is to the demons. I don't know anything about any demons. That's the first time I ever saw that Vodiel beast, but he sure seemed to have it in for me. He doesn't just want the moon of the abyss, he wants me to suffer. And that mistress of his, have whatever she's called. There's something fishy going on here, Chief. I'm telling you. I want to get to the bottom of it, because something tells me we'll be seeing Vodiel again. I know his type. Once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. Woljif runs a hand through his shock of hair. Here's how it is. There's this demon Yagglefest, the one that Vodiel and his mistress are so worked up over. If I'm supposed to be his spawn, then maybe he's my grandpa? I'd believe it. I'd believe it. He's caused so much trouble that people even want to bump off his grandkids. Yep, that sounds like my family, all right. Yagglefest did something to Hebs and to Vodiel's boss. Maybe he stole the moon from her? I don't know. Anyway, she sent her top muscle to find it, and the muscle being Vodiel. And now I'm the poor sap who's supposed to pay for all of Granddaddy's evil deeds? See, demons are just the same as low-class thugs when you get down to it. But I ain't giving them the moon. Even the shadow started talking to me because of it. And then there's Woljif stopped short. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. That's a separate discussion. You can stay if you promise not to run off again. I swear on my ma and da. To be fair, I'm not sure they're alive or dead, but even dead people can have a lot happen to them. They can be raised from the dead or just dug up and used in experiments. I knew one old-timer, a street food vendor, who used to buy fresh corpses. He was looking into something, almost as if... Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is this. I need to talk to you. I don't have anybody else, face-to-face, somewhere private, in Dresden, that'll do. When you see me stand alone, come talk to me. Woljif notices Duval and waves to him. Chief, you remember Duval, right? First he was lying on the altar, then he was tied up on the floor. He's led a varied life, is what I'm saying. Want to say hello? He's basically one of us. He won't look down his nose at us. And he's rich to boot. Maybe you can shake something out of him, you know, for helping him. Even an IOU would be better than nothing. Why not? Duval, noticeably fatigued after the battle, walks over to you and Woljif. It was a fine fight. It was tough for me, but it's the first time in a long time that I felt human again and not a mute animal. Thank you. That was you, mute? You're an even bigger talker than me, Your Excellency. Only you sound like a library book, and I sound like a back alley gutter. I learned my letters on the streets, you know, from the signs. Anyway, that's by the by. I wasn't planning on saving you. It just didn't want you to pop up in my dreams looking all pathetic and asking, why, Woljif? Why didn't you save me? Nah, I don't need that kind of hassle in my life. Duval laughs. I'm sure nothing could break your irrepressible spirit. The young crusader bows to you. Commander,
I don't know how to thank you for saving me. Iomade must truly be watching over me, and I must do everything in my power to repay her. What are you planning to do now? Get out of this place and return to the ranks of the Crusaders. Don't worry about me. Even if I should die on the way back, I'll die a warrior's death. If this crusade has taught me anything, it's the value of an honorable death, a death worthy of a man. Time to go. I fear scavengers will swarm here before we decide if it's worth burying the bodies. Deval turns to Woljif. Thanks again, my friend. If you ever find yourself on Gwenavar land in eastern Mendev, I can ask my parents to find you a position suited to your talents. The Gwenavars are always in need of good, reliable men. Woljif, who had been listening with a smile up until now, abruptly stopped smiling. Good men? I'm not a man, Your Excellency, and I won't be your servant either. Do you think you're doing me a turn? You posh people are all alike. Even if I saved your skin a dozen times, you'd never see me as your equal. You can take your gratitude and shove it, and don't call me friend. Saying nothing. Woljif barks a contemptuous laugh, but then disappointment is clear as day on his face. You sang a different tune when you were stuck in a cage, looking for sympathy like a lost lamb, huh? That's the Blue Bloods for you. You can't survive on thanks alone. Oh, Devil looks slightly disappointed. Unfortunately, I don't have any money on me. I only managed to find my belongings with difficulty. Please, accept this enchanted ring as my gratitude. I found it in a pile of weapons back in the cultist camp, but I shall remain in your debt. Let's go. We shouldn't linger here. Devil salutes you. May Iomade watch over you. Commander, I shall pray for you. Alright, let's go, Chief. On to new adventures, as in Woljif. I'm sick of this place. To tell you the truth, it's empty, it's boring, and we might as well talk on the road instead of hanging around here. Do you know any traveling songs? Want me to teach you some tavern tunes? The one where the thief falls in love with the beautiful woman and she turns out to be a guard and the two of them get hacked up in the streets? Or how about the one where the thief's in a court and the judge is his father? Or that one about how if you don't behave yourself, you'll live out your days in a special institution? I remember them all, and we got plenty of time. There was a belt in there. What is this belt? Whenever the wearer of this belt casts a spell of 6 level or higher, it summons a CR7 Shadow Demon to fight alongside the wearer for 2 minutes. This belt is absolutely amazing. Especially if you are a offensive caster, in my opinion, because having speed bumps, stuff that is there to take hits or get into melee for you, is a good, especially if your caster is going to go first. You drop a big spell, summon the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon takes its turn. And then if you continue to cast spells, you'll actually heal the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demons are incorporeal. They have damage resistance. They're immune to cold. They're just really, really good. Granted, I'm going to be throwing down fire. So it's I'm a chance I might kill it, but I'll get selective rods and stuff down the road, so that won't be that big of a deal. This rings are actually really good for one of your casters that are going to do touch attacks. So we have a +4 belt of strength. You have Dex Con. You have Dex. Thing is, I can buff strength and con.
And just like that, the episode for today is over. The narrator's a little tired. You gotta give him some props for, going at it. But thank you for hanging out and watching Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Hopefully you guys had fun. So if you did, do the thing. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. The link for the previous episodes and next episodes should be in the descriptions, unless they are not out yet. If you want them early, you could always beg for them in the comments, maybe. Tell me your favorite part of each episode. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. And with that, I will let you guys get back to your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out.